So Jim, is that the kind of perfect response to last week?
It is. I think the last time we played Queen's Park, we got an absolute hiding in the first half, and we responded after that game. We beat Dumbarton, and you just hope that that's what happens, that you do get a response. And I do think with young players, don't seem to carry it on. They just go on and they go out and play again. But I did fear for us, 10, 15, 20 minutes. We lose the goal, and we could have lost another goal probably. And you just think the worst, that we could collapse. But I did say at half time, and I think even maybe 15 minutes before half time, that we started to have a wee foothold. We had a better shape to us, and I said to the boys at half time, one's not enough for them. And I did feel that. I thought when we played down there, they were a wee bit vulnerable when we got to them eventually, and obviously with having the two on the bench able to come on, give us another aspect to the game physically, and I just thought we played really well. I don't think Brett's had a lot to do in the second half, so it's a massive result. Looking at the results in the league again today, you just couldn't make it up.
Given the players you had missing and the ones that you took in, does that even make it even more pleasing that the guys that have been on the fringe have done so well for you?
It does. I think the 10 outfield players were just over 21 average age, which is really young, and everybody's come in and staked a claim, and that's really what you want, and when you see the boys that's no playing, it buys everybody a wee bit of time as far as trying to manage the situation. A push, we could have played maybe Hamish or Simon, but you just think, no, let's manage the situation now, because this league is ruthless, and we'll buy ourselves a wee bit of time with them. So it's 3 points that nobody really expected us to get. But when you watch these boys, we actually played in training the other night. We played young v old, and the young absolutely murdered the old. It was only 4 or 5 aside, but honest to God, and Grant Savoury was brilliant even at that, and I was so pleased for him today, because that's not his position. Yeah. And he just went out and played, and he's got that belief about him that he knows that he can play, and I don't know if that comes from being a Celtic player or whatever. I always try to say to our players, if you sometimes when you play against the Falkirks and that, you can see they've got a wee arrogance about them, that they believe that they're better than part-timers, and I think Grant's got that in him, and so I was so pleased for him today, because he showed his quality.
What did you say at half time? Does the turnaround seem to be pretty straight, kind of quick after the...
No, honestly, I just said at half time, I don't think one's enough for them. And I had obviously said to Russell and Dale to make sure they were warmed up. I've got this thing about I don't like making substitutes at half time. I think they make a bigger impact when they go in. It gives the other team a wee bit or less time to deal with the situation. So no, it was pleasing. Scott Brown had actually been really ill last night, and I told him this morning not even to travel, and he phoned me and insisted on coming to play. So it makes it even more pleasing, do you know what I mean, and makes it more worthwhile that we get that result and we get that performance for the boys. Josh Mulligan playing out of position. Wee Danny's not played for a long time. Flynn Duffy had a poor game last week, but played really well today, and I think the 3 centre halves is the best I've seen them for a while. Big Andy McDonald last week was never near good enough, but today it was excellent. So it's good for them to step back up again, and we needed it.
Are you looking like getting anybody back for the Scottish Cup game next week?
Well, we've actually got a bounce game on Tuesday at our training, where we train in Dundee. So hopefully Hamish and obviously Andy McCarthy will be back. Simon's actually, what we're doing with Simon is we're building his fitness up, because he'd been carrying these injuries and he was taking part in games and no training. So what we're doing is we're going to get him fit again, and so I don't think he'll be fit for the weekend, but you know, we can look forward to that now, because I've seen them and my God, they're a tough team. So we'll really need to be at it next week. They're a strange team, one of the best organised, you know, especially for the Lowland League. They've got a manager, Gary Jardine, that brought Edinburgh into the league, really well organised, and they'll be a handful for us, especially in their pitch. So I'm glad I've seen them, and so that's me. I move on to that worry already rather than enjoy this. That's what happens.